Football, soccer, call it what you will. It's the biggest sport on earth. An obsession, a religion, a game in which the words skill, determination, courage and winning are part of a universal language called football. There's no better place to see the spontaneity, the excitement and the uninhibited skills of young champions than here, at the second World Youth Tournament for the Coca-Cola Cup, Japan, 1979. A championship event that brings together teams from around the world to compete at top international level. Their abilities are of world-class caliber. Many have played for their national team already. 102 nations took part in a series of continental qualifying tournaments that lasted for more than a year. Today, only 16 teams remain to play in the tournament which decides the new World Youth Champions. Tokyo, Japan, a city and a nation of harmony and contrast. It's a land now filled with football excitement over the biggest soccer tournament that this country has ever staged. The USSR won the first Coca-Cola Cup in Tunis in 1977, defeating Mexico. For a new world-class tournament, this event has won almost immediate recognition.
And it is now with great pleasure, therefore, that I ask the USSR to accept this replica as a tribute to the Soviet Union's youth team victory in the 1977 tournament. Thank you very much. Congratulations and good luck for the next tournament.
En ma qualité de président de la Fédération internationale de football association.
For Dr. Havelange, president of FIFA, it is a long-cherished dream come true. A genuinely international tournament, giving the young players of the less advanced soccer nations an opportunity to challenge the best.
Coca-Cola.
Japan, after a determined year of preparation and build-up, has fielded the best youth team of its history. Canada, here in Hong Kong, has arrived in Asia early to adjust to the extreme heat and time change. The team looks strong and eager in early training.
You're the only one who can stop him!
Azteca Stadium, Mexico City. Mexico lost dramatically on penalties in the final in 1977. It won all its qualifying matches and is a strong contender for the cup. Poland, traditionally one of the strongest East European countries, combines a powerful attack with a disciplined defense. Spain will be the host country for the 1982 FIFA World Cup. Some of these young players could well be in the team which upholds Spain's honor in 1982. This is a mature, skilled team at the top of its physical condition. Argentina is confident. We're the best of all, they say. Captain Diego Maradona and Juan Barbas played together in the 1978 World Cup squad. With top goal scorer Ramon Dias, they form a key part of an exciting team, which combines magical ball control and free-flowing artistry with a new discipline. Argentina is led by manager Cesar Menotti, who also coached the 1978 world champions. The USSR, current world youth champions and holders of the Coca-Cola Cup, is favourite to win in Tokyo. Its tight defence is so strong that it didn't concede a single goal in the qualifying games.
Okay, all of you, 2 and 2. A very good exercise.
The referees limber up and get to know each other after long flights from around the world. FIFA, the International Football Association, has selected men who are the best referees from each country represented in the tournament. Those from the developing football nations will have a unique and valuable exposure to world-class competition.
One more time.
Here are the youngest champions of all. From Japan, the Netherlands, Canada, Republic of Korea, and Northern Ireland. Finalists in the International Skills Contest, which is held during the tournament. With 32 games in 2 weeks, the tournament offers a magnificent opportunity to see the finest football of many widely differing nations and continents. It's a time of fine and satisfying matches for both fans and players. The first 24 elimination games are held in 4 major stadiums in Tokyo, Omiya, Kobe, and Yokohama. The 16 teams are divided into 4 groups, each team competing in 3 games to determine who will go through to the quarterfinals. In these early matches, there are surprises. Mexico, which just lost the championship to the USSR in 1977, loses 1 game to Spain and draws 2 others. Here, the Mexicans in green managed to hold the Algerians to a draw, but the Mexicans are out of the tournament. In Tokyo's National Stadium, the inspired and determined Japanese in white are also eliminated, victims of the powerful Spanish. Canada is beaten by Paraguay, a team that many say could reach the final. Other countries which were expected to do well, Yugoslavia, Hungary, and the Republic of Korea, are eliminated. In one of the finest games seen during the preliminary rounds, Uruguay upsets the great USSR team 1-0. The USSR floats in a high cross from the wing, a favorite set piece. This time, it fails. Both countries win their other group matches and go through to the next round. From the level of play in this game, as well as in the earlier matches, it's clear that this youth championship is producing some superbly mature football. 8 teams have survived the first week and go into the quarterfinals. Poland defeats Spain. The USSR struggles to beat Paraguay. Uruguay slips past Portugal. And the brilliant Argentinians crush Algeria 5-0. In the 2 semi-final matches, it will be Argentina versus Uruguay and the USSR against Poland. It's an interesting situation, which makes a classic South America versus Europe final inevitable.
Welcome to the Kobe Stadium. We're at the first semi-final with the USSR in white against Poland in their traditional red. Both teams have identical records up to this match with 3 victories and 1 defeat each. An intense rivalry sharpens the confrontation between these two East European countries who play similar styles of football. Chanov, the strong Russian goalkeeper, easily smothering the ball. Both teams play a physical game and are extremely strong defenders. They like to pass wide, creating space to open up the opposing defence. There's a lot of water on the field, a result of the torrential rain throughout Japan, yet the surface is in surprisingly good condition. Here you go, Russia forward again, and here's Taran, who really is their star player, going deep into the penalty area and setting up a chance here for Zavarov, and what a fine save to stop Zavarov from scoring. These two teams so evenly matched and equally determined, of course, to win this game. Skiba now for Poland, getting it back from Bunkal. Wide to Palats. And a good cross punch well away by Chanov. Headed back by Poland towards the USSR goal, clearing it safely back to Chanov. Good defensive play from them, and Chanov, a fine keeper, controlling the defence and inspiring the Russian team. The ball back in play as Poland and Russia fight for control, and a corner for the USSR. Always a dangerous situation, taken by Radenko, and 4 Polish defenders miss it. Here's Pономарёв and a goal! What a beautiful goal for the USSR. Let's see it again. The ball coming all the way through to Pономарёv, and that really is a magnificent goal. It's 1-0. Poland now trying to come forward in the closing seconds of the game. And a chance for them has gone away. That really was a good opportunity for Poland, but Chanov putting a stop to this threat with a fine diving save. The USSR wins 1-0. The Russians then will go to the final with the winner of the Argentina-Uruguay match in progress in Tokyo. Fans from Uruguay and Argentina have come a long way for this moment, evidence again of the football fervour in South America. These two countries are arch rivals, and any game they play is bound to be filled with passion, with skill and excitement. The heavy rain has let up here in Tokyo's National Stadium. There's no score yet, with both teams unable to break through. Uruguay, they're in the sky blue shirts, Argentina in the stripes. And it's Argentina here in possession. The ball cleared to Rinaldi, the number 13, who laid it off to Maradona, the captain and really the star of this Argentina team. He passes on to Ramon Dias, a consistent scorer for the side, and another brilliant striker. But Uruguay intercept and start an attack of their own. But Argentina's team play really is spellbinding, a great combination of brilliant individual players who have been well coached in tactics and teamwork. They play the football of the sun, conditioned by dry, hard grounds, which makes it rough on a sliding tackle. The ball is always flowing, yet under amazingly tight control. It's the attack of the pack. Menotti calling for his team to get moving. And Uruguay has a corner. Cleared by Carabelli, and Maradona collects it. Being chased by 2 Uruguayan defenders who are worried by the threat of this young superstar. An Argentina header. And another one. And there goes Maradona. He seems to have been obstructed, but the referee allowing play to go on. It's been a game of frustration for both coaches. Now Alovic for Uruguay, bringing the ball forward. Intercepted, though, by Escudero, and a chance here for Argentina. Here's Ramon Dias, and he scores! That goal, a classic example of why Argentina is so strong. It can turn every opportunity into a scoring attempt. Let's see it again on the replay. Escudero taking it up. Beautiful change of direction, which sends the defender slipping on the wet surface. Dias is free, and he really finishes off the move in magnificent style. Maradona, a constant threat for Argentina, even though he's been tightly marked by Uruguay to limit his dangerous runs.
No importa, va, fútbol, métase la larga torre que está entero.
The Uruguayan defense still determined to stop the Argentinian attack. Uruguay themselves failing to press a sustained attack. Their passing really is uncertain on this wet surface. Here's Vargas. But the cross cleared by Argentina, and that threat is over for the moment. A throw now to Uruguay. Still trying to get on level terms. And the cross pushed away by Garcia. Rinaldi getting a foot in there for Argentina. And here's Dias, and a chance for a break forward. Dias showing his pace, and marvellous pace he's got too. Here comes Альвес, the goalkeeper. He's forced him wide. Now a chance for Argentina. For Maradona, and a goal! 2-0. Maradona, the scorer. A wonderful goal, well worth looking at a second time, and owing so much to the pace and skill of Ramon Dias. He got away from the Uruguayan defenders, but here he was forced wide by goalkeeper Альвес. But it was only momentary relief for Uruguay, because Ramon Dias took his time, he looked up, he saw what was available to him, and he saw Diego Maradona unmarked on the far post. The cross was perfect to Maradona, and the header was perfect as well. So Argentina has won, and the Argentinians are delighted with their 2-0 victory. But one look at Cesar Menotti's face tells us that his thoughts are now only on the final with the USSR and on winning the Coca-Cola Cup.
Tokyo National Stadium. The final between the USSR and Argentina for the 1979 Coca-Cola Cup. Over 52,000 spectators crowding in eagerly to watch the most exciting football match ever staged in Japan. Millions more will be watching on television. In Argentina, fans are getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning to watch it live.
Is on, a classic confrontation between teams with very different football styles. Argentina attacks with explosive speed and phenomenal ball control, always searching for an opening to penetrate the solid USSR defense. Russia likes to pass the ball wide, trying to open up the Argentinian defense and create space for their attackers. In the first half, no score. Both teams probing, but neither breaks down the other's defense. Again and again, Argentina's attempts are frustrated by the Russians. And Menotti is an unhappy man.
¿A dónde va? ¡Hugo! ¡Toque la pelota!
Here's Taran now for Russia, and always a threat when he's in possession. But Forced back by the Argentina defenders. Now Pономарёв trying to chip it forward, but they're not having a great deal of accuracy with their passing. And now Maradona for Argentina, quickening the tempo. Forward for Dias, and just touched away behind for a corner. Good defending by the Russians. We've had no rain for 2 days here in Tokyo, and the field is in fine condition, and this should favour Argentina, who prefers a dry, firm surface. Russia's Khachaturian kicking the ball deep and out of danger. And Russia moving forward now towards the Argentina goal. Here's Stukachev. Crossfield pass. And it comes back to Stukachev again. Russia looking to get that width as they go forward, and the header and the goal! Pономарёв the scorer. And a really classic example of Russia's technique. They've been trying to get the ball wide to the wing, and now Stukachev in just that sort of position, given time to measure his cross. Pономарёв gets the header in, a well-rehearsed move, and it gets the reward. So often when the Russians do get a goal lead, they choose to defend it. So let's see if Argentina can break through. Argentina relies on ball control, continually attacking from midfield, but as yet it hasn't had the crispness of attack that we've seen in their earlier games. Barbak taking it forward for them now, setting up another chance. Dias, Maradona, Calderon, Maradona, Dias, for Barbak who shoots, and a fine save. Argentina really have come to life since the Russian goal. Argentina picking up every stray ball in the middle of the field and attacking again and again. Dias shoots, excellent effort by Charnov. Argentina's ball. And ball inside the penalty area. Russia had conceded a penalty. Argentina with a golden opportunity to level the score. We can see it again. Clearly there, deliberate handball. Charnov must stay on his line without moving his feet until the ball is kicked, and it's Альвес who will take the penalty for Argentina. Against Charnov. Goal, it's 1-1. Argentina is back in the game. Here's Dias again for Argentina, and Russia will know all about his speed, but he's away again, and an opportunity for him, and a wonderful goal. A truly wonderful goal from Dias, the leading scorer in this tournament, and you can see why. Here's the replay. The Russian defenders always trailing him. It's 2-1 to Argentina. Russia now really will have to work hard to get back into this game and to keep the ball away from this now explosive Argentinian attack. Forward to Maradona, and it's marvellous to watch this young star in action. They really can't stop him however they try. Diego Maradona going on. And at last, Russia is able to clear their lines. Here's Barbak for Argentina. To Maradona, involved in everything for them. Now Rinaldi. Looking towards Maradona on the near post. And he's brought down. That'll be a free kick. Maradona badly fouled on the edge of the penalty area. A direct free kick to Argentina. And a chance perhaps for Maradona to show his skills at free kicks. The referee making sure that the wall is back as Maradona setting himself over the ball. Trying the shot and bending it round the wall and into the back of the net. A magnificent goal from Diego Maradona. That really is the level of skill so often seen in this tournament, and it's the reason too why Maradona is called the new Pelé. That's the calibre of play that marks him as one of football's brightest stars. Incredible talent. Maradona, who's been offered over $1 million to play for a top European club, and he's the most valuable player in the tournament. The score now 3-1. Russia has a corner in the final seconds. Garcia stumbling and fumbling and scrambling the ball away. Crossed back by Taran, but Argentina get it clear.